Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Polly and I'm a language coach. Today we will speak about how to learn two languages at the same time. If you are interested in this topic, please continue watching. Before we start, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do it. If you decided to learn two languages at the same time, you are very brave, because your brain will suffer a lot, but it's for good, because your brain will work a lot on separating different kind of information. It is quite difficult and challenging, but you can do it. So there are some tips that you can think about before you start learning two languages at the same time. I will help you to understand how this process works, and probably you will learn something new and it will be a little bit easier for you to continue learning. The first tip: don't take two languages from the same family. If you have two languages like Spanish and Portuguese together, German and Dutch together, it will be a little bit difficult for you to separate them from the beginning. If you don't have a very good level, at least at one of these languages, it will be very mixed. I have this experience with Portuguese. I started learning Spanish. I managed to speak a little bit and understand. I think my level is around B1. And when I started to learn Portuguese, I understood that I was speaking Portuñol actually. And I was trying to adapt my Spanish to Portuguese. And I had the same experience with Czech and Polish because I started to learn them at the same time. I had advantage there because I'm a Russian speaker, and so for me, like, there are a lot of similar words, and I mean, still I didn't really finish learning these two languages until the very good level. So still, when I hear a word, I don't really understand is it Czech or Polish sometimes. So it is very difficult to learn two languages at the same time from scratch. So try to choose languages from different language families. For example, if you learn Korean and Portuguese, it will be easier for you to separate them from the beginning. However, if you decided to take two languages from the same language family and you think that you can do it, I totally agree that it is possible. However, try to reach at least B1 level at one language. For example, I told you that I learned Spanish and Portuguese at the same time, but I had around B1 level in Spanish. So first I was suffering a lot to separate them, but during the process I started to understand the difference between these two languages, and one started to help another one. So I had some kind of vocabulary, understand how verbs work, how grammar works, and so it helped me to learn two languages at the same time, even though I was not very good in both of them. So if you decide to learn two languages and they're quite similar and you have like kind of the same level in both of them, try to separate them at least visually. So learn these languages at different places. If you are home, you can learn them in different rooms, or at least in different places of your room, like at the desk or in your bed or in your armchair, something like that, but try to separate them visually. You have different objects around you, and so it makes your brain think that you're doing different things. Think about your study tools. They should be really different. For example, you take two notebooks, and these two notebooks should be very different style. Or for example, you can put some notes on your computer for one language and write down things manually for another language. Also think about details. For example, stationery. Write with different colors. Use different highlighters. Use different colors and different stickers, or just try to think about details and separate these languages in your brain. It will help you a lot. When you study, sometimes probably you study the same day and you want to continue regularly studying both languages every day. Take breaks before you go to another language. For example, if you learned Portuguese in the morning, until you go to French, take a break, 1 hour, 2 hours, to do something else. So your brain can separate these two procedures, these two processes. You can easily concentrate on new information and new language. I wish you good luck in this difficult but very fun process of learning two languages at the same time. If you like this video, please press the like button below. See you in my next videos.